Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are doing an optimized version of Blue Eyes now that we have the new selection box, we have the new structure deck, and we have the new Blue Eyes alternative white dragon. It's got this crazy prismatic effect going. No cards ever really had this effect. It's obviously a very strong card. We're soft locked to just one of it, but we're searching it with another card that's soft lock, and that's Melody of Dragon Awakening. 3000 attack, 2500 less defense. You can search it, so this is another way to search it. I'm not using any, I'm only using one card from the new structure deck, so that's not a good sign, Konami. They probably thought we would be using King of D to get to Melody of Awakening Dragon, to get to Alternative Dragon really quick, and it does do that, but I don't think that's way too resource intensive. You gotta discard to get it, then you gotta discard to use it. It's way too much. I don't think people are gonna play with that card too much. Maybe the spell card a little bit. I don't really know. So the best thing to come out of the structure deck was Twin Burst Dragon. Why is this so good? It can immediately go into any Red Eyes deck because you don't need a poly to make it. Or I said Red Eyes. Blue Eyes deck, because you don't need a poly to make it. You can just use 2 Blue Eyes on the field. Even if it's an alternative dragon, you can still use it. And it's just like an XC summon, except it doesn't overlap. They go to the graveyard, you get your Twin Burst Dragon. It's a very strong card. Cannot be destroyed by battle. This card takes up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. At the end of the damage step, when this card attacks an opponent's monster and the opponent's monster is not destroyed, banish that opponent's monster. So he can't be destroyed by battle. You swing into something, even if you don't destroy them, they get banished at the end phase. Very easy to make, like I just said. 2 Blue Eyes on the field, and you have him. So it's good that we have the actual card for that. Now you're not locked into Ultimate Dragons. I'm still using Ultimate Dragons because it's the best I see for now. There's probably other skills we can use out there I'm not really looking at. But they're freed up thanks to this Twin Burst. You can still bring it up Twin Burst without a poly search or any of that. So that's probably the best thing to come out of the structure deck. Nothing else is really crazy. The only big boost is Alternative Dragon. Like I said, it is searchable, so we do have a few ways to it. It is a big boost to the deck. Now, I got 2 Book of Moons so far, guys. I've tossed them in here alongside all these discard traps. I'm going to try to get 3 Book of Moons, and I'm going to try to not just plug in Book of Moon into every deck. I mean, if you have Book of Moon, definitely do that, but I'm assuming a lot of you don't really have too many copies of Book of Moon, so I'll try not to spam it too hard, but I am excited to use it and see how it reacts to the meta. So Blue Eyes, you're going to see a lot of Blue Eyes for a while thanks to this Alternative Dragon, guys. Get used to it on the ladder, but I like it. Very strong, super easy cog, I'm sure. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing an Alexis, going first, both looking for a rank up there. He's using Dark World, sleeving that with a balanced deck. Pretty interesting. We're still using Ultimate Dragons. I'm interested to see what other kind of skills could really work. Maybe even Heavy Starter, honestly. I'm not sure if that would get us to an Alternative Dragon. We already meet the requirements for a Heavy Starter. But then you just have a lot of Blue Eyes in your hand, and it kind of messes you up. So anyway, we used Melody of Dragon Awakening. That searches our Alternative Dragon and a Blue Eyes to summon them all in one card. We set a Karma Cut and a Book of Moon, fighting Triamids. So he brings out a Hunter. Hunter's got to be face up to gain that extra summon, so we flip him face down with Book of Moon. If some of you guys are skeptical about how good Book of Moon is, it's just a Canadia, but way better, and Canadia's already a top tier trap. So anyway, perfect card to draw. And check this out, guys. We get an Alternative Dragon cutscene. So Konami's serious about this Alternative Dragon. I wonder how new to the TCG it was before we got it. But anyway, here he comes. Destroy that Hunter. Call it a turn. No Sphinx yet. Another Hunter. We're gonna Karma Cut it. Throw away a Stone of Ancient. Now Stone of Ancients should let us get another Blue Eyes in our hand next turn. He loses his Hunter. Cruiser searches a Dancer. He also has a Kingdom. Still has a face down. So we're going to activate Stone of Ancients in the end phase. Bring out our Spirit of White. We're going to banish the back row, not the field spell. We could leave the field spell as a Needle Bug or a Needle Sealing. Not a huge threat to us. Like I said, Stone of Ancient gives us that second Blue Eyes. And with 2 Blue Eyes, we're able to get that Poly. Go for the Poly. That's our Twin Burst. Now if we just had 1 more Blue Eyes out there, we could have made a Twin Burst without the Poly even. But just with the Poly's fine. Overcoming a good deck. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Sartorius going first. He's using Dark Magician, Sleeving Mat. I'm using the Neos, Sleeving Mat. Ultimate Dragons versus Master Destiny. We already have 2 Blue Eyes in our hand. A Book of Moon and a Regeki Break. So hopefully we don't have to use both those Blue Eyes, or either of those Blue Eyes for Regeki Break. We don't. Which means we're able to use our skill. Now we can, I'm gonna Fusion first. I probably should have Regeki Break first, the back row. Probably would have been a better play, but we're going with the Twin Burst anyway. Got a Blast Fighter that brings out a Desperado Barrel Dragon after being destroyed. And we're gonna threaten him with the Twin Burst. He activates Desperado. We use our Book of Moon. We flip ourselves face down. Your boy has to destroy himself. He just drew into that Barrel Dragon with that 3 heads though, so very useful for him. But we do in fact have a live Regeki Break also. So really, whatever we want to do, I should have waited till the last turn to where he would use that Twin Barrel Dragon from his hand. But he still might have aimed the monster anyway, and no point in waiting for that Regeki Break. Anyway, here he gets another Temperance Search from his Barrel Dragon. Brings out that Twin Barrel, but I don't think his coin flips are with him anymore. Necro Valley, nothing he could do versus that 2500. Remember, that was just Book of Moon, so we could just flip him right back up. Stops the damage with Temperance, not a big deal. Kind of a waste of Temperance, honestly. Sets a monster, sets a back row. We get our Melody, we're going to use it. We throw away our Spirit of White. That's alternative and our Blue Eyes. That's why Melody is so strong now. Even get our alternative eyes cutscene. Very cool. I don't know, he's like coming out of a castle or something. Some sort of fortress, maybe underground. Always a dungeon, but yeah, already flooding the field. We have the new fusion, the new one they gave us. Literally, this is the best card out of the structure deck. So get 1 for the gens of the structure deck just for 1 of these cards, and your Blue Eyes deck will immediately be stronger. And of course, with that alternative dragon, great stuff, guys. Okay, here's the Loomis and Umbra. Really don't see them all too often anymore. We're going first. Let's see the map for our boy though. We're still using the Neos. I think they voted. It was like a fan vote or something. Anyway, we have a Karma Cut for our Stone of Ancients. And a Book of Moon just to try it out. Here we got a Red Eyes. Milled an AD Changer. We're going to start off with the Karma Cut. Get that monster out. Get rid of that first Red Eyes. Save the Book of Moon. Bring out a Blue Eyes of our own. We're going to get the Dark Side of Dimensions cutscene first. It's going to blast us, but psych us out really. He also, another Blue Eyes with a crazy prismatic effect. We get a Regeki Break. Gem for 3k. Triggers a Boxer Veil. Very nice card. Even had its own emergency ban list. Pretty cool. It's got Night Beam, our poor Book of Moon. Mass Tribute. Now here he's going to try to Creature Seizure. I'm going to chain Regeki Break. All I gotta do is destroy his token creature, his normal monster I should say. And then Creature Seizure doesn't work. I get to keep my Blue Eyes. We got a Book of Moon now. Use our Stone of Ancients. We got a Blue Eyes in hand. And then we swing over the Boxer Veil. So he's got to make a 2-card combo. Can't do it. We get a Sage. I'm going to normal summon the Sage. That's going to give us a search of another Stone of Ancients. Still got that Book of Moon. but we're going to go with an XE, so we're going into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Now, in our extra deck, we use Michael, and we use Azure Eyes, so we can go into an instance of removal, or we can go into the Azure Eyes loop combos of summoning from our graveyard, whatever we want. Here, he's trying to mass tribute Creature Seizure us once again. Here, we're gonna Book of Moon, flip his creature face down. That's how good Book of Moon is, guys. It's infinitely useful. Causes him to scoop. Great, great stuff. Alright, here we are facing an Akiza. Going second. He's using that Dark Magician sleeve. Some Dark Magician girl. Nah, I haven't seen that one, honestly. It's animated. I don't know what that card is. That pink card. That's Gaga. I don't know. Can't tell. Anyway, he's using Lightsworn Thunder Dragons. Mills a bunch with his Raiden. We are going to Sage Stone of Ancients. Give you the cutscene of the Dark Side of Dimension for that Blue Eyes. Now we set a Regeki Break, set a Karma Cut. Swing into that little Raiden. End phase. Now we get a second cutscene. The old school Blue Eyes effect. So now we got 3 cutscenes in this Kaiba deck when you count the alternative dragon and the 2 different Blue Eyes cutscenes. Very cool stuff. So our boys is Thunder Dragons. He could pop off at any moment. He's banished 3. Uses the Vioneer. Kane's Dark. We let him do it. Not that we could have really stopped him. He's going to aim for the back row, hit both the Karma Cut and the Regeki Break. Only one was live. But I'm not afraid. We have these 3K monsters. They're very strong. He should have... I thought for sure he hit the monsters, but it doesn't turn out to be a big deal. Here he's doing level dupe. That goes into his Hieratic Sun. He's about to tribute a whole bunch of monsters to destroy us. Tributed a Duo and a Dark. Didn't trigger any effects with those tributes. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Here, Stone of Ancients, another Blue Eyes out. Now we use Ultimate Dragons. 2 Blue Eyes is enough to make our Twin. And remember, Twin does not get destroyed by battle. So we can just swing freely at this boy. We set the Karma Cut, but it's obviously not live. And we're able to just swing over him. Had he had more attack than us, we would swing and then banish him when he wasn't destroyed. Still be able to remove him. And when we banish a Roar, he's going to get a card. He hits us with the Sphere Boy. So he's in pure top deck. The only thing he has is a Roar on the field. Gets a Roar to his hand, adds a Duo. Should be able to bring that Duo out. Here he's going to bring out the Blow Up Bulb, though. We will not let him Black Roast this field. We're going to banish that Tuner. Now he brings out the Duo. He is not a threat to us because we can't be destroyed by battle. So yeah, guys. The structured deck is worth 1 shot for 1 Twin Burst Dragon. Then you won't even have to use Ultimate Dragon. It's pretty useful. He gets to attack twice. He gets to attack both monsters. Destroying the Dragon's Roar first or second. That gives him a Dragon Hawk. From his deck, he's going to banish 3. That's going to be a Chaos of Vioneer. Now, he only did Dark, so he has to just discard from our hand that Sage. Again, not a big deal. He hops out a Duo, realizes he's still lost, and scoops. Great, great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yusei. Going second. He's using a Silent Magician sleeve of Matt. Or I guess at least Matt. I don't know what that sleeve is. I think it's just Yugi and another protagonist. Anyway, he's Lightsworn with Thunder Dragons. As we saw before, doing some normal Thunder Dragon plays on his first turn. Starting with the rating, getting plenty of mill. Setting a back row. Now we have our alternative dragon. We're going to Sage a Maiden, which is going to let us special summon 2. We get a Dark Side of Dimension cutscene. Then we get our Spirit of White. Due to the Sage effect, put that back row. Just a Cosmic Cyclone. Now we reveal the alternative dragon. He gets to bust out of a dungeon or something, some sort of castle. Something. He's breaking wood and stone, jumping around, and the boy scoops. So, yeah, you really swarm the field pretty quick. It's just the little things. It's just alternative dragon. Structure deck, I don't think the structure deck is worth it, guys. I hope I'm wrong. I hope people figure out a really cool way to use the cards in structure deck that's also competitive. Don't see it happening, but Twin Burst is worth it. Use 1,000 gems to get 1 copy of Twin Burst. I promise you it's worth it. In any Blue Eyes deck, no matter how you run it, it'll be useful. Alternative Dragon is awesome. Hopefully you got that. Other than that, still Blue Eyes, still meta relevant, still great. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.